Hello everyone, welcome to DocCase YouTube channel. Today I am going to talk about positive effects on our body if we have dinner by or before 7 pm and what happens if we have a heavy dinner or eat more after 7 pm and what are all the negative mechanisms happening in our body. One of my friends recently said that she got an advice from one another friend and she stopped eating anything after 7 pm. And surprisingly, she conveyed a message that she lost almost 1.5 to 2 kgs of weight in 10 days. So she didn't know what is the scientific reason or the logic behind this. So based on her experience and my experience, I wanted to share with you all what are the scientific things happening in our body when we have our dinner by or before 7 pm. So now we are going to discuss on the positive effects which are happening in our body if we restrict our food intake or dinner intake by 7 pm. First of all, we should know what is BMR and RMR. Basal metabolic rate is something, the basic energy which you need for the normal functioning of the body when you are at rest. Resting metabolic rate is something for the body to keep functioning. Even when it is at rest, you need some calories, which are resting calories. So that is the resting metabolic rate. Maximum digestion, which happens in the stomach and next the spleen, is between 7 to 11 am. And that is why when you see many of the elders in our home will have an early lunch or brunch by or before 10 o'clock or by or before 11 o'clock. So the maximum metabolism and breakdown happens during this period in the morning. From sunrise to sunset is the period where you should finish all your eating, whether it's breakfast, lunch or dinner or brunch and dinner or you skip dinner or whatever. When you stop by 7 pm, all the systems, not only the digestive system, but all the systems in our body which are working synchronized, they need rest. So they shut down all their work. The blood pressure is lowered, which means that the blood flow will go only to those organs which are becoming active when we are sleeping. And all the repair mechanism, imagine your body is a building or a machine. So they are made up of cells. So imagine those cells are bricks. When each brick gets old, when a part of the building gets old, we tend to replace it, demolish it and repair. So this is what happens in our body as well. So these repair mechanism removes all the toxins, that is excess thing, the dead cells or the old cells, and leads to repair mechanism which can happen very well when we are asleep. And all the hormones, the growth hormone, the insulin, glucagon, all the hormones, the stress hormones like cortisol, steroids and everything, when all the systems shut down, the hormones also come to rest. And we all know hormones are also secreted by cells. And this overall stress of the body is reduced and the body is in a calm state when we are sleeping. Now, from 11 pm to 3 am, the maximum blood flow goes to the liver and gallbladder, which helps in materializing things what we had for dinner. So from 7 pm, my friend told the next day morning she took breakfast by 10 am. So in the 15 hours of gap, the first 8 hours, glycolysis, that is breaking of glucose occurs, which helps us to get energy. Even for sleep, we need energy. And after that, the remaining 7 hours, the liver and the gallbladder will start the process called as the gluconeogenesis. Mainly the liver starts this process. Imagine there are 3 types of asset with you. That is free glucose from dinner, which you can imagine as a cash in your wallet, and glycogen, which is the cash which you have in your bank account, and adipose tissue is like fixed deposit or recurrent deposit in your bank account. What happens when you stop eating after 7 pm is that the free glucose available from the dinner is first delivered to your body to supply energy. And then comes the cash in your bank account, which is the glycogen, stored carbohydrate. After 8 hours, the remaining 7 hours, this glycogen and adipose tissue are broken to supply glucose in the form of ATP molecules to your body. So, the stored excess glycogen and adipose tissue, when broken down and supplies energy during this fasting time, helps you to lose weight in a healthy manner. When we eat after 7 pm, all these positive things, all these things are disturbed. That is, the blood pressure is always raised because you need blood flow for digestion, and so the body is stressed more. Each cell has to work. So the old cells will also participate in digestion and they cannot be repaired or replaced. So they are stored as toxins. The repairing mechanism stops and the toxins are accumulated. Now, whenever we have food, insulin comes into role to lower down the glucose level. Again, the hormones are in stress, and so the liver and gallbladder request all the other organs to come and get activated and to aid in digestion. So ultimately, the rest and the shutting down of systems never happen, and the stress is increased, and thereby the body is in trouble. So there is tendency of more fat and carbohydrate to get stored in the liver as glycogen and adipose tissue. I didn't eat after 7 pm, all the positive effects, and I was able to sleep very well in the night. Our ancestors and the elders in our home always insist us to finish the dinner or overeating or heavy eating by or before 7 pm. Though they cannot relate it so scientifically and make this generation to understand, there are so many logic and science behind this factor. Let's eat healthy, stay healthy, especially during this pandemic time. We need to keep ourselves healthy and active. Take care. We'll see you in another video. Bye-bye.